Because when LeBron was drafted in 2003, and he finally did start making that NBA money, he bought a Jeep Wrangler, a Chevy Camaro, a Dodge Challenger. Hell, LeBron even copped a classic 1975 Chevrolet Impala.
Wow.
Now, those cars are cool and all, but LeBron's a guy making millions a year.
I wonder if he's got the hydraulics on that Impala.
Like, where's the Lambos and the Ferraris? Well, up to this.
All right, welcome back to the show, everybody. Hope y'all are having a good day so far. So I had a request in the member section to check this out a little while back, actually. And this is from the channel Rebound, which is kind of a goofy, funny channel, but entertaining for damn sure. This one is titled 8 Items LeBron Owns That Cost More Than Your Life. And so you guys want me to react to this? This is interesting because I haven't seen this video, but I did see a video they did. I'm 99% sure it was Rebound as well. And it was about Michael Jordan and the crazy things that he owns that are more valuable than my entire life. And it was actually pretty entertaining. So now we're going to do the LeBron James edition, and it should be a good time. So guys, as always, I'm linking the original video down below in the description of this video. You also see a list of channel members down there. Shout out to you guys. Appreciate you guys very much. I say let's get right into this. We're here for entertainment. Are you not entertained? Let's do this, guys. Like the video, hit that hype button, please. I'd appreciate it. And let's go.
6-figure watches, $1 million sports cars, an entire mansion collection. These are 8 things LeBron James owns that cost more than your life.
Oh boy.
And we always see NBA players dress up for interviews, but no one does it like LeBron. You see this fit?
Yeah.
Just the suit cost LeBron $4,900.
Damn.
But he's not gonna stop there. I mean,
that's more than my whole wardrobe.
We're talking about the GOAT. So this man slapped
like times 10.
an Audemars Piguet on his wrist too, worth over $31,000.
Damn.
And that goofy looking purse turned out to be an exclusive, custom-made Thom Browne alligator skin bag.
Jeez.
Worth over $41,000. Sheesh. And
wow, that auto-tune effect.
$41,000. Sheesh. And you throw in the little accessories like socks, headphones, sunglasses. This entire fit costs $78,000. Ridiculous. Landing this outfit and number 8 on our list. But let's be honest, all right? That's just play money for LeBron.
Yeah.
The man has spent more on a single pair of shoes. Yeah, you heard me right. One pair of shoes costs more than that entire fit. Back in 2018, LeBron scored his 30,000th career point and made NBA history. So Nike wanted to congratulate him with these one-of-a-kind diamond and gold LeBron 15s, made of genuine crocodile skin, finished in 24 karat gold. And the detail in these shoes are on another level.
That's
Riri
cool.
zippers, custom zipper pulls, heel clips, lace loops, all made of solid gold, and diamond shoelace tips. What?
Wow.
Imagine LeBron, Game 7 of the finals, pulling up for a game-winning 3 in his diamond and gold sneakers. That's legendary. But I don't think he's trying to ruin these shoes, cause they cost over $100,000 to make.
That's crazy.
Which takes the number 7 spot on our list. But, like I said, when we're talking about the GOAT here, $100,000 is like Bronny's allowance. So let's talk about the million.
I mean, now it's not even an allowance. Now he's probably making that per month.
That LeBron spent on designer watches. Yeah, across his 3 Rolexes, 3 Audemars Piguets, 2 Patek Philippe's, and a Richard Mille, LeBron's watch collection totals to $894,000.
All right, guys, old heads, young heads, whatever you guys are, let me know. I've noticed a ton of rich people get obsessed with luxury watches. Is this something you're into? I personally am not. Like, I can't imagine if I was a multimillionaire, I'd spend hundreds of thousands of dollars on watches. But apparently this is like a really popular thing. So let me know in the comments, is watches your thing? If you were filthy rich, would you buy a bunch of watches? And tell me why. Like, what's the What's the thing that draws you to a nice fancy watch? Thank you.
Jesus.
Jeez,
Hold on.
indeed.
But if this man is dropping that much on his wrist, can you even imagine how much LeBron spends on his cars? See, LeBron's been building a multi-million-dollar car collection since 2002, before he even got an NBA check. Yeah,
wow.
At just 18 years old, this man went out and bought himself a brand new Hummer. And that was only the beginning, because when LeBron was drafted in 2003, and he finally did start making that NBA money, he bought a Jeep Wrangler, a Chevy Camaro, a Dodge Challenger. Hell, LeBron even copped a classic 1975 Chevrolet Impala.
Wow.
Now, those cars are cool and all, but LeBron's a guy making millions a year.
I wonder if he's got the hydraulics on that Impala.
Like, where's the Lambos and the Ferraris? Well, up to this point, LeBron had no reason to cop some exotic cars. He was just trying to stay humble. Until one fateful day in 2009. See, back then, LeBron was teammates with the legendary Shaquille O'Neal, and the two became pretty good friends. So, for LeBron's 25th birthday, Shaq gave him a brand new $450,000 Rolls-Royce Phantom. And after LeBron started...
That's a hell of a gift, Shaq.
...driving this thing around, he realized he could never go back to a normal car. So from this point on, it's exotics only. I'm talking a custom-wrapped Lamborghini Aventador, a Bentley Continental GT, a Porsche...
Wow. Okay. That's like a Rocket League car right there. Wow.
Custom-wrapped Lamborghini Aventador, a Bentley Continental GT, a Porsche 911 Turbo, a Porsche 918 Spider. He even copped 3 different Ferraris. One of them with "Subscribe to Rebound" painted on the side.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that's right. Even the kings out here subscribe to the channel. So if you're not, then what the hell are you doing?
I gotta give you props. That was a good one.
And to top everything off,
Good
when
plug.
LeBron won the NBA Finals in 2020, he decided to treat himself with his most expensive car yet, a Mercedes Maybach
Bi-turbo?
to treat himself with his most expensive
V12 bi-turbo? Wow.
car yet, a Mercedes Maybach G650 Landaulet, one of the rarest cars in the world,
Landaulet?
with only 99 in existence. And this thing cost LeBron $1.8 million.
Damn. No wonder why I never heard of this car. I don't want to know.
And when you add up all of LeBron's cars, his collection is worth over $6.4 million.
And it seems like a lot of money, you guys, until you remember that he has at least one bill, probably like $1.5 billion. And there's 1,000 million in 1 billion. So you see 6, you see like 2, in the millions, and it's like, dude, he's not even close to that 1,000 mark. $1 billion is stupid rich money.
Landing his garage at number 5 on our list. Now, clearly, LeBron spends a lot on himself, but what does he do for charity? Well, being a kid from Akron, Ohio, LeBron had it rough growing up. His dad was in prison, his mom couldn't hold down a job, and he bounced around the most dangerous neighborhoods in the city. Obviously, the violence was traumatic for a young LeBron. Being so young and feeling so powerless, LeBron knew something needed to change. So he swore that one day he'd come back to Akron and stop the violence for good. And in 2018, LeBron finally got his chance. In collaboration with the Akron Public School Department, LeBron opened up his very own I Promise school, where students can get the help that LeBron and his friends never had. Free transportation, food, and college tuition.
Just letting you guys know, this video is 4 years old. So I'm just going to leave it at that. This video is 4 years old, so perceptions were different.
All for the sake of keeping kids off of the street. And this was all that LeBron ever wanted.
When you see this, what do you think?
It's still so surreal. I don't know. I mean, it's hard, Don, to even be like, this is my school. It's like, I never envisioned having a school. I envisioned, being in the community, giving back to my community in some way. But I never thought that it would turn into a school. But this is above and beyond.
Now, this kind of community service isn't cheap, because this school is costing LeBron $2 million per year. So up to this point,
I thought it was revealed that the taxpayers are actually keeping the school going. Like, he was part of the initial funding for it, but then the local taxpayers are actually funding the school. Let me know if I'm wrong, because that's allegedly. I don't know 100%, but I'm pretty sure that's the way it actually worked out to be.
LeBron has spent over $8 million on this school, which takes the number 4 spot on our list. But LeBron's no fool, all right? $2 million a year is a lot of money to spend. And he knows that one day his NBA checks are gonna stop coming in. So, back in 2012, LeBron found a new way to make tens of millions of dollars.
Okay.
Investing.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that should have been the first thing, in my opinion. You're making that much money a year, like stick 80% of that into like the S&P 500, and just let it grow, or whatever your poison is, you like gold or whatever, just stick it in there and let it grow over time. Don't touch it.
After stepping into Blaze Pizza, a restaurant that no one had ever heard of, LeBron had the best slice of pizza he's ever tasted. So he knew exactly where to put his money.
Yeah.
And with that,
Blaze is kind of like a fired pie kind of place.
LeBron invested $1 million into Blaze Pizza. And this turned out to be a great move, because just 3 years later, Blaze Pizza became the fastest growing restaurant chain in the world. And LeBron's investment ended up being worth $35 million.
That's a 35x. That's a good investment for sure. Yeah, Blaze is everywhere.
Grabbing the number 3 spot on our list. Damn, this man really turned $1 million into 35. That's some genius shit. But I'm not sure how much 35 million is really gonna help LeBron, cause the man has a spending habit that's costing him hundreds of millions of dollars.
This is interesting because like the narrative is that LeBron is the cheapest guy in the world. That's what his friends say. Like Dwayne Wade said it right in front of him too, and LeBron admitted it. He's like, yeah, I know. Like he said, like he doesn't have like any like paid streaming services and all this stuff. Like he's just like, I don't like wasting money. So it is kind of interesting to see like the things that he is willing to blow that money on.
Yeah, LeBron's got a reputation for buying mega mansions.
Okay.
And it all started in 2003 when LeBron was drafted by the Cavs. Not even a year into his rookie season, Brown went out and copped his first mansion, a 30,000 square foot property in Bath Township, Ohio. And this house is insane.
That's 15 houses, essentially, square footage wise. 15 good full family size houses.
Not only does it have 6 bedrooms and 8 bathrooms, but it has a bowling alley, a personal movie theater, an aquarium, a recording studio. It even has a damn barbershop. This isn't even a house. This is a whole ass mall. And this mansion cost over $9 million. But LeBron's habit of buying houses was just getting started.
And I gotta say, honestly, it's not like the cars and other stuff, like that's money you probably won't get back. I hear watches hold and increase in value. So, okay. Real estate and a house, a mansion like this will always go up in value over time. So these are solid investments, I guess.
Cause in 2010, when LeBron signed with the Heat, what was he supposed to do? Fly from Cleveland to Miami every night? Hell no. So he started house hunting again, until he found a $9 million mansion in Miami. This estate has a wine cellar, a rooftop deck, an infinity pool, an island bar, a concrete dock, and an entire guest house. But obviously, LeBron's not playing in Miami anymore. So when he signed with the Lakers a few years ago, it was time to buy another mega mansion. And he landed on a $21 million estate in Brentwood. This place is so ridiculous, it literally has its own elevator.
Jeez.
With the way that this dude is buying mansions, I wouldn't be surprised if LeBron bought another house in the same neighborhood at this point.
Crazy. Imagine a house, a quote unquote house, but you need like a maintenance man and all kinds of crew just to maintain your house. That is, geez. I get enough anxiety about the bills I do have to pay on a monthly basis, let alone having to like pay a staff.
Wait a second.
Just for one of my many properties. Oh, what's next?
He did do that. For some reason, he went out and bought another mansion in Brentwood. Except this time, he dropped $24 million on the play.
Oh man, I think this is the one that we saw him and Bronny and Bryce shooting hoops at. I think it looks like it. This looks like their front.
And finally, he wrapped up his house buying addiction with his most expensive purchase yet.
Another one.
A 9,000 square foot mansion located right in the heart of Beverly Hills.
Jeez.
And this beast of a house cost LeBron $37 million. This brings his grand total of money spent on mansions to $100 million, claiming the number 2 spot on our list.
Wow.
Most NBA players don't even make $100 million. And LeBron's out here dropping that much on 5 different mansions. This man has got to be out of his mind. Like, these have to be the most expensive things LeBron owns.
And I'm going to make you guys throw up in your mouth for real quick here. That still, so $100 million, that's still just 1/10 of $1 billion. Like, he's still got plenty of money. It's not like he's going to go broke.
Right? Well,
more?
Actually, it turns out that LeBron does own something else that's worth even more than $100 million. See, back in 2011, when LeBron was in investor mode, he was looking for ways to really make his money multiply. And we're not talking about tens of millions of dollars. No, LeBron was looking to make hundreds of millions of dollars. And when he found out that the average soccer team was worth over $2 billion, he immediately wanted in. So he called up Fenway Sports Group, the owners of Liverpool Soccer Club, and ended up buying a 2% stake in the team for $6.5 million.
2%? So 50 times 6%? What are we looking at? 300? Is that $300 million off the top of my head? Plus that 0.5? 350, so like $375 million, I think, off the top of my head, but let me know if I'm wrong.
This was the single best financial decision of LeBron's entire life. Because by 2020, his 2% ownership became worth over $82 million.
For 2%? Wow. Okay, good investment, man.
Sheesh.
Yeah, sheesh indeed.
And LeBron was so happy with his investment that he actually went back to Fenway Sports Group looking for another deal. But this time, he had his eyes set on their baseball team, the Boston Red Sox.
What?
So in 2021, he bought a 1% stake in the team
1%.
for $70 million.
1%? That one I have to do the math. Hold on. I gotta get legit math. 1%. What? 7,000 million. So $7 billion. Okay. All right. That's like a basketball team.
In total, This man literally owns $150 million worth of sports teams.
Damn.
Securing the #1 spot on our list.
And it's just 1% and 2%. I didn't know about the team ownership, by the way. But a 1% stake and a 2% stake equaling that much money is insane.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, I agree.
But hey, at least LeBron can say that he owns some pretty cool stuff.
Yeah.
Cause not every NBA player can say the same. Some NBA players buy weird things.
Yeah.
Like, one player dropped $100,000 on an ugly ass chain of his own face. Another bought 2 bloodthirsty animals to keep as pets. Oh, you want to hear more
Mike
about
Tyson?
that? Then click on this video right here. These are the weirdest things NBA players actually buy. And trust me, man, you don't want to miss this one, all right? So what are you doing? This video's over. Click it.
I did. I'm a sucker. I do want to watch that video. Let me know, guys, in the comments if you want me to watch it with you and react to it. It sounds like a funny thing. Weirdest things NBA players actually bought. Okay, so it's just NBA players. So somebody else is out there buying tigers. It's not just it's not just Mike Tyson. So that was a funny video, anyways, you guys. It does. I gotta admit, like, it does seem like all of his investments, for the most part, are very solid. I mean, the clothes and stuff, you'll never see that money again. But he's enjoying the clothes and all that, so that's part of just being filthy rich. But the majority of his money seems to be in solid investments that do go up over time. He's in the business world. He's got a ton of real estate, so like $100 million worth of real estate or whatever. So yeah, that family's never gonna have financial problems, that's for sure. And I got to give LeBron credit. At least he's not the type of guy that we've seen very often in all the professional sports, where, you know, they made hundreds of millions of dollars and all of a sudden they're broke. You know, like they just had a spending problem. Allen Iverson off the top of my head. Guys like Latrell Sprewell and stuff like that. Like, Shaq would be on my list, but Shaq is so good at making money that no matter how much he spends, he still always makes more than he's spending. So I just wonder if he's ever going to stop making money and if he can change his behavior. But it seems like he's good too. But yeah, we've all seen those guys who it's just like 10 years after they retire, we read an article and it turns out they're like living on the street and they're broke or whatever the case may be. And it's like, how the hell does that happen? But yeah, LeBron's going to be just fine. His family will be just fine. So I give him props for that, honestly. He's taking care of his family financially, which he should. He absolutely should. And hopefully that money lasts for generations in that lineage, because, yeah, there ain't going to be another person in the James family coming around and making billions of dollars. Like that, the rarity of being able to produce like that is... forget about it. Anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed this one. Let me know if you want me to react to the next one. And I look forward to seeing your comments down below. Guys, I will see you later. Like the vid on the way out if you could. Hit that hype button if you could. All that good stuff. Subscribe if you want more content like this. And most importantly, it's the be water, my friends. Peace out.